Ask for approval or the pledge of allegiance first. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right. I can ask for approval of this morning's agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next, I can ask for approval of the minutes dated May 25th, 2022.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next, I can ask for approval of utility permit UT-22-009 for Northern Natural Gas Company.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item I have is consideration of the engineer's contract. This was something that we offered performance review and worked with attorney Mike Galloway, and I believe we came to a meeting of the minds for engineer Rawls contract.
I will make a motion to approve the employment contract and agreement with County Engineer Wall.
I will second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next I have is Heartland Insurance Renewal. This is approval to sign the authorization to bind coverage.
I'll make that motion to approve.
Okay.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next I have is consideration of the fiscal year 22-23 CICS Mental Health Advocate Agreement.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next I have is a change of status in the Conservation Department. Tate Miller, it's a hiring as a summer intern effective June 1st at $12 an hour.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next, I have consideration of resolution 2022-19, the cancellation of outstanding warrants for the fiscal year 2021.
I will make a motion to approve the resolution.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. Jolene?
Lance.
Aye.
Renee.
Aye.
BJ.
Aye, motion carries. Next, I'm going to ask Kent Kraus to,
We skipped over claims.
oh, I need a motion. I would appreciate a motion to approve claims for payment dated June 1st, 2022.
I'll make that motion to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next, I'll have, before I open the public hearing, I'm going to ask Kent to just give a brief overview of the Summit Farms pork permit for the feeding operation being proposed today.
Sure. So I'm here, prepare a permit for Summit Farms pork for a new confinement facility. It'll be in section 25 of Buckeye Township. It's 2-building site, deep pit, totally enclosed facility. It'll house a total of 4,999 pigs between the two barns. Do you want me to go through any of the matrix now or after the public hearing?
What would you prefer, Jessica?
We can wait, I guess, and just see if anybody has any questions on specific
Okay.
items.
Okay. Again, manure management plans prepared, produces about 1,600,000 gallons in the plan. We have 3 fields in the plan and they all score in the very best, highest, most secure P-index scoring that is a model to predict phosphorus loss to Iowa's water system. And these 3 fields all score very well and in the very low probability of nutrient loss or phosphorus loss. So that, I'll hold until after the matrix.
Okay. Jessica, anything you'd like to add before we open the public hearing?
It's just test.
Okay, perfect. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and open the public hearing, and I'll start with comments or questions, concerns here in the room. Justin, anything that we can have Kent answer, give you the courtesy since you're here today?
You gave me the lowdown.
Okay,
Start, so
sounds good.
that's usually what I would want to know.
Okay, all right. And if you have a question and you're joining via Zoom, please raise your hand and Michael will unmute you.
Should we just let them? unmute
Yeah, I mean,
themselves? So,
sure,
because
that's
I don't know
fine.
if everybody knows
Yeah.
how to raise their hand.
Michael, go ahead and unmute.
It's Julie Dunn.
Morning, Julie.
I have comments.
Okay,
Number 24 in there. Yeah, facility has capacity to 2,000 animal units, which equals 5,000 hogs. No guarantee they will not have that number and not the stated number of 4,999. There's no way to check. And there's no monitoring of that from an outside agency or person. So I asked they remove 20 points since no one can monitor the actual number of hogs. Number 40, their emergency action plan. I asked that 5 points be removed. There is no E911 address. In spite of the awkward position that our environmental health department is put in concerning this, it needs to be corrected by action of the legislature. So no point should be awarded since there is no E911 address available. It is abundantly clear that Iowans face an enormous public health risk from the huge and growing quantities of animal manure produced just by the largest CAFOs in the state. To ensure safe drinking water and swimmable beaches, Iowa needs to make big changes immediately. Without adequate management of CAFO facilities, Iowans still continue to face a growing threat of serious, in some cases, life-threatening illnesses from bacteria, nitrates, and cyanotoxins in their water. That is from a report by the Environmental Working Group in January 2020. We in Hardin County already know that last year there was a warning sign cautioning that swimming is not recommended that was posted at the beach at Lower Pine Lake from the 4th of July weekend to the end of the monitoring period on Labor Day. Beads Lake near Hampton in Franklin County already has the warning, swimming not recommended sign in place. Summit has 12 sites in Franklin County and 22 in Hardin County. Summit is a drag to economic development in Iowa. I ask that you remove the 25 points as I noted earlier. Thank you.
thank you, Julie.
Hands raised.
Pauline?
Hello, this is Pauline. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm also kind of wondering about waterways, being if this site is anywhere near waterways where manure can run off. It seems like most of our hog confinements, if you ride around in Hardin County, are near rivers, creeks, waterways. Most of them are around that. Seems like it's a good place for a little manure to seep into. And I'm also wondering, will trees be planted around it for the smell and how do the neighbors feel? Are there any close neighbors around there? Were their thoughts considered in this? How they felt about this with the smell? So that's why I'm wondering about trees being planted around this. Have any of those things been thought about in this hog site?
Okay, if you're done with your questions, I can answer. So all your questions are answered in the application. So those
I've not seen
considerations-
that application though.
It-
We don't
it's on file.
get to see it.
Absolutely you do. It's been on file in the auditor's office since what, almost 3 weeks?
May 12th.
May 12th. So yep, it's for public review in the auditor's office.
Pauline, that's also available on the Hardin County website if you go to the agenda, at least the agenda for 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, when it was
when
initially
it was-
set for public
When
hearing.
we,
Oh.
that we received.
All right,
this.
but I just got back from
but
a
hold on.
meeting, so I've only been back a couple of days and I didn't even know that this was even coming up until I seen it on the agenda. So I didn't know anything about this.
All right, thank you, Pauline. Additional comment. Okay, if there's no additional public comment, I can ask for a motion to close the public hearing.
So move.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Again, the application is on file in the auditor's office, has been since May 12th. Jessica Sheridan just shared that it is on the county's website under the meeting agenda from a couple weeks ago. Today, we're not going to be taking action on this. It's not agended, and so we'll act on that before the deadline. And then Jessica, I'll let you, as it's your authority, to verify with Kent any of the concerns that were raised, and prior to giving your recommendation to the supervisors at an upcoming meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Other business, Michelle,
I don't have anything
No?
today.
all right. JD, any other business? All right, very busy. Jolene,
Just primary elections coming up.
okay, and you'll be open this
We'll be open
Saturday,
this Saturday from 7 to 3.
okay?
In-person absentee voting deadline is on Monday.
County Attorney Meyer,
Nothing.
okay, Taylor, any updates on projects?
Things are going swimmingly, so we're almost done paving the trail.
Okay, great. Jessica, anything else to add? Okay, Thomas? Lance?
No.
Renee?
Nope.
All right, I have nothing, so I can ask for recess or adjournment.
Move to recess.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion, a second, any discussion?
We are recessing till
10:30. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. We are recessed. Thank you.